Yes, sir. We gotta get our music right though. Gotta get the music right. There we go. All right, yeah, we got rigged college football. We got the literal Orange Bowl. Literally got Clemson, Tennessee. Them niggas knew what they were doing with that joke, with that Orange Bowl. I mean, some of these bowl games already starting out. Man, that Kansas Arkansas game. That's the one I want to start with first. Arkansas had a 38-13 lead, but going to the fourth quarter, somehow squandered that shit away, like most of these bowl games have been going. Ended up winning 55-53 in overtime, double overtime to be specific. That Clemson gonna win. It's weird how that spread dropped. It was 7.5, then it dropped to 6.5, and now it's 4.5. I was like, that's weird. I figured Clemson was gonna win that game though, but we'll see. What up, JJ? UCLA game was rigged as fuck. Yeah, that game was bad, but no, that South Carolina Notre Dame game, oh my gosh. Like, I've never seen so many times a team get assisted on their scores, especially that 100-yard pick six. Like, there's no reason for that ball to be thrown there. And then they're taking bad angles to even try to tackle the defender, because he shouldn't have got the pick six. He should have been stopped maybe at like the 35-yard line. What up, Kenley Pierre? Yes. Who I got win this game? I got Clemson winning this game. I noticed, like, whenever they were panning over to, like, you know, usually how they'll show both teams, they showed a lot of Clemson early on in the game. A lot of Clemson. And the thing about Tennessee, they don't have Tillman playing. They don't have Jalen Hyatt, Biletnikoff winner playing. And, of course, they don't have Hendon Hooker playing, who's out for the season. And Clemson just found their quarterback who they should have been playing this whole time in Klubnik instead of DJ Ukulele. So that's my biggest, like, worry in this game is Clemson got the right quarterback at the right time. They already focusing on Klubnik's parents. Todd with 1D and Kim. That's a weird way to spell Todd. Todd with 1D and Kim. They're showing his parents and shit. You already know they got to get a little backstory. So, yeah, they more likely hinting that them niggas going to win. They're showing them walk through the tunnel right now. Clemson, that is. Oh, no, they panned away. Damn. I was hoping they'd show the full run out. JD got the Chargers win the whole damn thing. So like Clemson too for the same reason. DJ, yeah, he was. He transferring to Oregon State for next year. I'm like, all right. All right, bro. All right. Granted, we've seen, you know, players turn their careers around going to other schools and shit. That's one of the few things that I don't mind about the transfer portal, but everything else, it's a lot. It's a lot with the transfer portal. And we knew it was going to get out of hand at some point. Like, what is it? I know I got it saved on my phone, but basically 40% of the college athletes that enter the transfer portal in football actually find a home. Only 40%. Out of these thousands and thousands of players, only 40%. So that spread dropped to 3.5. Damn. Because I know I looked at it earlier today. It was 4.5. Let me see. That is really weird. I was like, why is it dropping so much? Like, I've seen Joe Milton play enough. Like, nigga ain't the most accurate dude. It dropped to -4, is what I'm saying. But Joe Milton ain't the most accurate, especially on the deep ball. Do I go Ohio State or Georgia? I got Georgia winning that game. I say they want to make a SEC versus Big Ten rivalry out of it. You got Michigan on one side, Georgia on the other. And you figure in the rematch from last year, which makes an added storyline for that game. And they can build that shit up. And you got to remember that the Big Ten has a contract with CBS starting next year. Just like the SEC. They got their contract with SEC. They've been had their contract with SEC. So there's this rivalry they building up between the super conferences and all this shit they're doing. they're not gonna let TCU beat Michigan. Of course not. Don't nobody want to see TCU for real like that. Now you talking about the Chargers winning the AFC. I noticed they activated Joey Bosa. For my eye, I did peep that. He didn't put a lot on the parlay, but Ohio State to win, Michigan to win, Ohio State in the championship, it's hella risky, but decent payout. Yeah, my thing is I don't see a rematch between those two. I know they did the rematch script last year with, Georgia, Alabama in the conference championship game. Later the national championship game, but I don't see that. You thought that Dwayne Haskins' death had a lot tied in Ohio State season. It could be. But the thing about a lot of these deaths, when you think about them affiliated to colleges, whether it be Luke Knox played at Ole Miss, Dawson Knox's younger brother, that don't necessarily mean that Ole Miss going to win the national championship, or Westmoreland and Mike Leach passing from Mississippi State. I don't mean they automatically going to win the championship, but yeah, the Dwayne Haskins was real suspect. Say Rashawn Slater coming back in a few days just in time for the playoffs. No. So Michigan got that blue and yellow. Yeah, blue and maize, that's their colors. Said no way they let Georgia win back to back. To you, Michigan isn't really a championship team, at least Michigan doesn't come to mind as the best team this entire season. I saw somewhere they did an entire. They got Henry Hooker on the field. He got the crushes and everything. But I saw they did. Fox did a special with Lloyd Carr, who was the coach when Michigan won their national championship, and they're basically comparing that team to this team and all these similarities. And it was just kind of weird how Lloyd Carr kind of came out the woodworks for this interview to focus on Michigan football. What up, Dorian Carter in the building? Said Warriors, Argentina, LA Rams, Kansas. I get what you're saying with the blue and gold. The Argentina one, honestly, that's kind of a stretch. I get what you getting at with Argentina, but it's kind of a stretch with the colors. The other three, totally on board with that. It's a national championship game played in SoFi. Yep. SoFi Stadium. Damn. Bottom of the stream. So this narrative is actually for all teams to win. Vince Dooley, he passed, for Georgia. I think the following game after Vince Dooley passed was, Georgia against Tennessee, and Georgia ended up winning that game. I want to say that was the game they honored Vincent Dooley. Ohio State had Haskins. Michigan, Harbaugh visiting the Pope 3 years ago. TCU were in the World Purple. TCU ain't going to win, though. TCU ain't going to win. Yes, sir. Hit that like and subscribe button if you ain't done so. I'm sure you have, but yeah, hit that motherfucker. Patrick Point shaving Mahomes winning MVP. What round do I think he'll get bounced? I would say he makes it to the divisional. Damn, they on some whole shit with their streams. All right, there we go. I say, don't play with me about my Tennessee game, bitch. Got me fucked up. I've been watching all these other teams I don't give a fuck about. Am I seeing Zach Hubbard? I don't watch that nigga. I done heard about all this shit. I already know about all that shit. I ain't worried about that. Happy New Year to you, man. Appreciate it, Thomas. Appreciate it. One of my resolutions, which I mentioned on the pregame show when it drops on Sunday, I'm getting into some yoga, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try that yoga shit. I did it one time back in 2020. That was the hardest shit I've ever done as far as exercise. That shit was tough as fuck. I thought, man, this shit easy. You just stretch. Shit. It was one of them 15-minute work. That shit was hard as hell. Pause. Yeah, they got reasonable narratives for 3 of those teams. Said that ball always look high as hell. That's funny as fuck. Say Haskins has a sacrifice to Ohio State winning. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just really hard pressed to believe that they would want an all Big Ten national championship when the SEC has a deal with ESPN. So it's kind of, in ESPN's best interest to have an SEC team in there. So that ball always looks high as hell. TCU ain't winning shit. You gotta say either Michigan or Georgia rematch or Ohio State, Michigan. But we know Michigan will go there. I'd be thoroughly surprised if TCU gets there. I'd be mind blown if TCU fuck around and beat Michigan to get to the national championship game. The orange equals 33, yes. Dabo got that fire back. Spencer Rattler, Zach Wilson, he does have a similar attitude. It's been noted he has an attitude problem too. And he had a lot of hype behind himself too, just like Zach. Actually, Spencer had a lot more. So I remember they was hyping him up when Jalen Hurts was still quarterback at Oklahoma. I just remember seeing who this little albino motherfucker on the sideline. Ukraine, yeah, the blue and the gold. Shout out to JJ. Happy New Year's. What's up with you? You thought Ohio State at first, now Georgia. I already had Georgia winning that motherfucker. You heard this week a guy you followed on YouTube had good insight on rig sports. He had a good winning percentage on YouTube. Took his account down. Hope don't come from me, Dell, and Pat next. I don't know who that is. But yeah, YouTube real. I know they real selective about that shit. And it also could be, I don't know if the motherfucker does clips or what, but it could have been something like that too. Who knows? What up, King Nash in the building? I trust the process until they're being loaded in the boxcars. Mystery Babylon, baby. Speaking of Babylon, I know that movie just dropped too. I need to see that movie. Add it to my long list of movies I say I'm gonna get around to, but it'll take a little minute. Said Jarrett. I don't know who Jarrett is. Who is they? Was it the Clemson players and shit like that? Did I miss something? What up? You say TikTok deleted your account. Made a video by Andrew Tate. Yeah, that's one of them hot topics, man. Because for some reason they banned him from TikTok even though he doesn't even have his own TikTok. That's like how you can't talk about them 2 countries over there in Europe. Y'all know who I'm talking about. What up, Blue Power Tech? Say Michigan versus Georgia. That's what I got too. I got Michigan winning in the rematch, getting a payback from last year. Because even when you think about someone that mentioned before, they ain't gonna let Georgia get back to back. I say with Georgia, I don't see them niggas getting back to back championships. I can see them winning last year, losing this year, then say coming back winning next year. I mean, shit, in recent years, even when Bama was winning, they weren't winning back to back. Them niggas was still dropping the championship here or there. Bowl season, so maybe you only care about the New Year's Six and the playoffs. I say the last couple days, they've been like something I'm like actually gonna go on my way to watch. When it's like New Mexico versus Ohio and shit, I ain't watching that shit. Like, yeah, fuck all that. I don't care. But if it's like a school that I actually know of, like NC State, Maryland, it's like fine, I'll watch that shit. Fuck it. Or Pitt, UCLA, I'll watch it. It's cool. I like college football more than the NFL anyway. But yeah, them first couple weeks is kind of rough. It's rough. He was giving picks away for free and had 70% winning percentage. You got a good backup or something. I'm trying to figure out who you talking about now. Oh, the YouTuber. I got you. Damn, that's fucked up. Say Michigan not beating the Bulldogs. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, that's why I ain't even say shit about it, bro. And shout out to Kinfolk because he didn't point out. He didn't call these niggas about that birthday. He had, I think it was a couple weeks ago, a clip of his birthday. Then they changed his birthday on Wikipedia. Then they hid it. And then the last post I saw, they got like 2 different years. It's like 86/87. So now all of a sudden they don't even know this nigga age. They just like making shit up as they go. That's how you know this a whole character. And it's a whole storyline, if you will. So you hope Michigan wins it all. You got Michigan beating Ohio State. Okay. Bro, the SEC been stacked. Especially whenever Texas and Oklahoma get there. But watch them niggas get magically good again. Like Oklahoma was what, 6-6 prior to yesterday's bowl game. Texas, it ain't the Texas that goes to the Sugar Bowl. The Texas that was playing Alabama a couple years ago or a decade ago, really. But yeah, the SEC stacked, bro. Tennessee, Georgia, Florida gonna be there. Of course, Alabama, Ole Miss. Yeah, like stacked. A&M, they're a joke. But everybody, yeah, we stacked. Stacked in the motherfucker. Said the Saints gonna upset the Eagles this week. If the Eagles lose, it wouldn't even hurt them. They could sacrifice that game. Said the Ann Hedge video is messed up. Man, that's a good Hollywood script. If you talking about the one with it was clear someone got up off the gurney and everything. That's a Hollywood script. And Happy New Year to you as well. In my opinion, who's my favorite to win it all? Not who I think will win, but the favorite for the chip. Who's my favorite? Okay, who is my favorite out of Georgia, Michigan, TCU, and Ohio State? Number one, hold on, let me move this real quick. Number one, I'ma hate Georgia off rip. Like, no, by default, I hate Georgia. So I wouldn't want Georgia to win. I don't have any issues with Michigan. Like, Michigan is kind of like Tennessee. They've been down for so long, and now it's good to see them finally back. Ohio State, I hate Ohio State. Got the Ohio State, bitch. The ain't won shit since what, 2015? Yeah, that motherfucker. And TCU, fuck TCU. What the fuck is a horned frog, nigga? I've never been to a zoo, and they was like, here's the horned frog exhibit. Not once in my fucking life. They just say they frogs, nigga. But if it was someone I wanted to win, I say Michigan. I'm not one of these motherfuckers that's like, man, I just want the SEC team to win. Fuck that. That's dumb as fuck. Fuck what I root for my rivals for. What up, Bronze? What's good with you? Michigan is not about in what the fuck? Michigan not about in getting back in what? What? I knew that. I knew someone right. Did I see a college and NFL championship connection this year like last year? Do I see a connection between the two? Not necessarily between, assuming Michigan wins. I don't see anything between those two. The only possible one is say Ohio State does win against Michigan, like a lot of people think, with the Dwayne Haskins connection. Jared Stidham, quarterback for the Raiders, replacing Carr's father, is Law as CEO for a sports venture capital company that is partnership with the Niners starting in 2018. Interesting. When your daddy got money, just like Mac Jones. But yeah, I peeped that they benched Derek Carr. He's stepping away from the team. I didn't see Brady could go to the Raiders. Derek Carr could end up with the Buck. I didn't see that. All orange game, yes. Literal orange bowl. Harbaugh visiting the Pope was key for him. The Jesuits to run the sports. He had to go through his humiliation rituals, going 0-5. Yeah, he been throwing games for a minute, even going back to the NFL. Then turned around, won the last two, and now is a natty contender. And I remember he was on the hot seat, last year or the year before that? They were talking about, man, fire Jim Harbaugh. He ain't really it for Michigan. Derek Carr low-key going outside. Man, Derek Carr a bitch. He should have been gone out of Las Vegas he should have been gone out of Vegas when they was still Oakland, nigga. Trash ass. He better than his brother, but they ain't saying much. So they're going 0-5 against Ohio State. I see what you said. Ronaldo signed with the Middle Eastern club. I just saw that across the ticker not too long ago. Messi won the World Cup in the Middle East using soccer to prop up the Middle East. Keep your eyes open. And it's interesting because I screenshotted this, but I never posted to YouTube or nothing because I don't like being one of those people that's like, see, I knew so-and-so was going to die soon. I hate motherfuckers who do that shit. That shit kind of cringy. But I did peep how I ran across an article talking about Pele's condition was worsening and it wasn't doing too hot. And that was like maybe a week and a half ago. I was like, interesting timing. This happened shortly after the World Cup. They already talking about Messi the GOAT. We know Pele was the GOAT in soccer and all this. Interesting. All this, you know what I'm saying? This shit came out. And look what happened, yesterday? It's unfortunate, but like, the World Cup sacrifice, allegedly. Eagles lose, Vikings get closer to 1 seed. Vanilla Vic for envy. Stop it. Stop it. If I took him off the Giants, we're a 3-win team. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. He's trash. He's trash. I call him letting Wentz play and throwing him under the bus. They're going to have Washington lose the last 2. Packers getting in, yeah. Green Bay getting in for sure. The AFC, that's the one I was like, is Miami gonna make it or is it going to be somebody else? Shit, it wouldn't be crazy if the Steelers fucked around and snuck in that bitch. It wouldn't be the craziest thing in the world. We've seen crazier. Bucks winning versus Panthers, yeah. What up, Tribe of Judah? St. Louis in the building. St. Louis Mo in the building. Said I hate Ohio State. Ohio State, you support them. Obviously don't like Michigan. Yeah, I hate Ohio State, bro, for real. One of my coworkers is Ohio State fan too. It's super ironic. He cool as hell though. Think Ohio State, Michigan, the Natty. Think they do the revenge script 2 years in a row. Different conference. Man, I ain't got my shit done in like 2 months. Yeah, last time I got them done was October the 21st. Panthers beat the Bucks. Gotta milk it to the final game. Say weird upsets this weekend according to the script. Pro or college or both? Watch out for the purple teams for the royalty. That man funny as hell. Said, bitch, I'm Chief Keef. That's funny. Hey, researcher might be onto something though, for real. I ain't even think about that. You might be onto something right there. The Harbaugh connection with Michigan and the Niners. You might be onto something, man. Panthers win the Tiger Bowl. Oh shit, they ain't even call it the Sun Bowl anymore. Damn, I forgot. That's right. But the Frosted Flakes Tiger Bowl. Damn, that's crazy. That Russell Wilson and Matt Ryan has been done dirty. This ain't not gonna lie. I mean, I've already been through it with Russell. Like, we don't claim him. We'd rather take OJL for Russell. We don't really fuck with him. Matt Ryan, bro, he been through it for a while, even going back to Atlanta. I mean, shit, they had this man blow a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl. And then Atlanta hated him for it afterwards. Did I hear about the article? It was on New York Times Post. They said witches cast spells for Lionel Messi, had skull and bones and all that. Saying, what the fuck? What? No, I ain't hear about this story. But that's not uncommon. Like, there's plenty of stories talking about, African soccer teams or South American soccer teams doing rituals before games to ensure that they win. Like, whole witchcraft rituals and shit. So, it's not shocking, but the fact that they posted, that's insane. Wow. They really be like, these motherfuckers sleep, bro. We can just drop anything now, nigga. Shit. Speaking of drop anything, Inside Job, man. I'm on season 2, episode 2. They had Keanu Reeves. I'm gonna save most of this for like the actual breakdown of video. The whole premise of the episode was Keanu Reeves was a vampire drinking blood, and all the A-list niggas, they had Bradley Cooper, Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp, Keanu Reeves, and Leonardo DiCaprio, if I ain't say his name. And they were talking about why they all date younger women, like significantly younger women. It's for their blood and shit. I'm just like, nigga. Damn. Like, they ain't even hiding this shit, bro. Like, just wait, nigga. Just wait till I do that. I'm gonna have a field day with that video. So Russell will bounce back next year. He ain't got no choice. Jags making the playoffs? Yep. Gunna had a song called Argentina, and Quavo Takeoff had a song called Messi. Huh. I didn't know Gunna had a song called Argentina. Interesting. So I think it's gonna be another boring-ass college football playoffs, and Georgia runs away with the Natty. I think Georgia might lose. I say Georgia loses to Michigan. And I say that game gonna actually be good. Close. They had Pitt versus the Bruins in the bowl right before the Pens played the Bruins in the Winter Classic. Wow, that's funny. I don't watch hockey that much, but damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Pittsburgh, but that's funny. Niggas think they slick. Facts. It is. Harbaugh talks reminds you about Lamar. What's going on with that? You know, sports are rigged, but contract talk confuse you since outcomes are scripted. Usually with contracts, it's kind of double speak. Like with Lamar, it's like obviously they wanted to do some shit that ESPN can't be like, this nigga need to do such and such ritual, so and so and so and so. They can't blatantly say it like that. But from my vantage point, this is what I'm getting from the Lamar situation and why it's been so weird. And the Ravens, like the whole thing about the Ravens too is really if you just got rid of Greg Roman, a lot of this shit wouldn't even be an issue. That's really the biggest thing. So you hope the Bucks don't make the playoffs. Hey, like I don't disagree with that one bit. Is it sus if a guy wears a bonnet? I don't know a single dude that wears a bonnet. I don't know a dude that wears a bonnet. I wouldn't wear a bonnet. I can tell you that much. Yeah, take the distraction. Well, I think about Deion Sanders shit is interesting that he goes to Colorado on a 57 date numerology. 57 is the championship number, and he turns 57 in 2 years. Are you hinting that he gonna win the championship at Colorado in 2 years? Because I said in 3, he'll finally get the Buffaloes to a 10-win season. In 3. Said the Ravens only scored 3 points against the... Bro, watching Ravens games when Lamar's not playing is boring as fuck. Though Harbaugh brothers and the Ravens have connections to the Queen. Yes. Ravens with that royal purple color too. Said Devin Haney exposed Tank Davis on Twitter of him being rainbow. I ain't hear about this. I ain't hear about that. Nets on a 10-game winning streak. Crazy they playing their role. You believe they're gonna make the finals this year for sure. I don't know about the Nets making the finals. You still gotta remember they got Kyrie Irving. You know how they feel about Kyrie and his point of view. Same with Aaron Rodgers and his point of view. So you're trying to sabotage him. Thanks, Duck and Devin Haney. I don't know. Keep up with boxing like that. I know who Javante Davis is, but I don't really keep up with it like that. I ain't kept with boxing in a long time, man. Most I'll do now is play Fight Night. Jets can't get a good QB for anything. Hell no, they can't. They ain't had a decent one since, shit, dare I say it, Mark Sanchez. Or maybe Ryan Fitzpatrick. Because Fitzpatrick, he's good enough to get you almost to the playoffs, but never to the playoffs. How I feel about Michigan having a female quarterbacks coach? That's the agenda. They did the same thing with the Niners with their running backs coach. Remember, it was a woman. When they had the Super Bowl, they made it a point to do a whole story and a feature piece on this woman. It's like, bruh, like, we didn't talk about this motherfucker the whole regular season, but now all of a sudden it's a big deal. Since we want to be woke and the media want to hop on board and get some female viewers and shit. Shit, before you know it, man, they gonna have a female head coach of football. They already got female refs. They eventually gonna get to the point there'll be a female head coach. Will it be in the next 5 years? No. I wouldn't put it past them in 10. They try it. They try it at least once. Same with the NBA. Oh, shit. They're talking about Gronk said he bored. You hope the league doesn't drag Brady to another Super Bowl. Yeah, I heard Gronk might come out of retirement. I ain't really putting too much, you know what I'm saying, thought towards it. They're just talking. About to see your finals pick is the Celtics over the Mavs. Yeah, I got the Mavs going. I got the Mavs winning, actually. They finally pushed Luka. Oh, shit. Oh, no problem, bro. Let me see what he said. Mark Sanchez was the best QB they had in the last decade. Yeah, it was. But he's only remembered for the butt fumble. That's the fucked up part. Yep. Shit, if you say anything bad about that on TikTok, your post taken down immediately. Plus, they got hella female refs and announcers out of nowhere. The female announcers thing isn't really that shocking. Like, there's a lot of women that go to school for journalism that go into broadcast journalism. That's not shocking at all. There's plenty of women on the radio. Shit, Doris Burke, she been doing this shit a long time. So that's not shocking to me. Is when you start talking about coaches. Then it's like, okay, that's a little weird, especially in football. As you already saw what they did with Sarah Fuller, with the kicker at Vanderbilt and shit. We're on the Sugar Bowl, Bama, no question. Social engineering, facts. Holiday Bowl. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. Oh boy. Yeah, because I might have 13 minutes left. Woo. Wait, timeout. Hold on. This game was supposed to be starting at 8. Why the? This ain't right. Hold up. I'm pretty sure this shit said 8 o'clock. Oh, I see what it is. I see it's a replay. Never mind. It's a replay. Never mind. But a holiday bowl, that last PAT, I get that the wind was blowing. I saw the flags moving, but nigga, that was a magnet. Ain't no way that wasn't a magnet, that they wanted to end the game that way. A doink into, come on. Ain't no way. Because a lot of these games, it'll be like some team has a big lead, and then suddenly they just choke it away shortly after halftime. Or right at the beginning of the fourth, another team rallies back. Then they do that with Minnesota and in the Pinstripe Bowl. Who did Minnesota play? Damn, who did they play? Syracuse. I think Minnesota-Syracuse was similar to that as well. Oh, no, that's not it. Need the live one. Stop playing with me, YouTube. I'll find it later. Whatever. They Ja, Zion, Luka, top 3 players in 2 years. Oh, yeah. You already know it with Ja Morant, of course. That's one of them. People forget that Mark Sanchez went to 2 AFC championship games. Facts. Feminism, a hell of a drug. You heard about that female coach. They got one with the Blazers, the Panthers, and another. They got a transformer with the Rams. Damn, as a cheerleader. I'm not surprised, but damn. The female reporter does the pregame interviews on TNF. She bad. Fuck, who is that? Is that blonde chick? I think it's that blonde chick. I might be wrong. Because it might be the same one whenever they had like Marshawn Lynch and all them players doing that like Madden thing or whatever the fuck they were doing for the Pro Bowl last year. Jay Wilson will stay in the league as uncle to CEO of JetBlue. Probably a Geno Smith script for Zach. Oh yeah, Zach gonna stay. If Nathan Peterman can throw like 6 interceptions, yeah, and he still has a job in the NFL, anything is possible, nigga. Anything is possible. Searches college football lives. It pulls up FIFA. Wow. Man, make a nigga sign in and shit. Petty ass niggas. Goddamn. All right. Seahawks collapse. Yes. Do I believe in gematria? Yes. But when it comes to sports, I'm gonna make this abundantly clear. It ain't everything. Some people tend to think that it's the only thing about it in sports. And it's like, no, nigga. There's more than just gematria to sports. You got to have players that's in on it. You got to look at the business aspect of things. You have to look at what players they want to push for certain storylines. It's not just strictly solely just numbers and that's it, nigga. That's why, like, anytime I see someone say the easiest way to prove some shit is rigged is gematria, that's fucking bullshit. No, it's not. No, the fuck it's not. The easiest way, nigga, show them some shit where a player's doing some retarded shit for no reason. That's the easiest way. Seeing is believing, nigga. You just show people words and numbers. That don't mean shit to them. Now, if they happen to see the first part and understand that players do dumb shit for no reasons, and then they want to look a little bit deeper, then you can go with the gematria. But if you leading with that shit, you're going to lose people real quick with that shit. Say the Buckeyes have no chance. Pushing Ja to be a top 5 player. Think he gets Memphis a ring in 3 or 4 more seasons. How you think their rivalry with the Warriors is a sign that one day the Grizzlies might be the new Warriors. I don't know about the new Warriors, but I do see them building up that rivalry, especially that Christmas Day game. You know about the Lakers making it if the script won't let AD play, but you can definitely see them letting LeBron get another ring. I say that nigga done winning rings. That team garbage as fuck. I'm Doris Burke, but against forcing others, especially with them transfer. It's weird in football. That's the one it do still feel weird with football, though. That's good, Space Cowboy. But it is weird in football. It does feel a little out of place. LeBron never plays on his birthday. He ain't got no injury. I've never noticed that. Damn. Been a past Kareem in all-time scoring, but we all know he sold out to the Illuminati for that. Mm-hmm. It's a touchdown Tennessee, and they stepped their jersey, bro. That's like the regular jerseys, bro. Like that ain't even the black ones or the smoke grays. That's just the regular shit. Like the default home shit in like a video game. But yeah, since we got the Nike and shit, it's been better. Adidas was dropping the ball big time. Even with the gray jersey, man, I was like, bro, this shit, like, I ain't rocking with that. Yeah, I gotta go on the internet and find this shit. Jesus. So a lot of gematria in sports goes both ways, so you got exactly. There's a script for both teams to win. So Ohio State playing Michigan and women's NCAA basketball tomorrow at noon could be a clue. Yeah. You said the Pelicans and Cavs are the new Warriors. Now them niggas gotta win one at least first. You surprised that no one touches on Josh Dobbs having alopecia, but they did let us know that he graduated from the University of Tennessee with a rocket. Bro, I went to school with Josh Dobbs. I did been to parties with the nigga, interviewed him when I was a journalism major. Like I done seen the nigga in the library studying and shit. Nigga got a whole team of agents. We know. We done made all the jokes about this nigga not having eyebrows and all this shit. Like, it's old to us. And then you talk about the rocket science, aerospace engineering, actually. Is every time he played at Tennessee, we always heard. That was the first thing they always mentioned. It wasn't even nothing about his passing yards, his touchdowns, or him being a dual threat quarterback. He's an aerospace engineer. He did this, that, and he's smart as fuck. And I have friends who had class with him and said that nigga slept in class. Not saying he ain't smart, but that nigga slept in class and the way they paint the picture and shit, it ain't. No, he got a team behind him. But still, shout out Josh Dobbs though. He saved Bush Jones' job for like 3 fucking years. Now I think Brady gets shit. He getting embarrassed this year. Watch. Did I see that dude's neck who was interviewing Luke after a 6-point game? Shit was whack. I ain't see dude's neck. You got a Jordan Brand Kyrie jersey. All right, I see you. You still think the Bucks will win the Super Bowl? They'll have a Peyton Manning type run. They don't need him to. The nigga already got 7 rings. They don't need him to go out on top like that. Kansas State wears purple. Yes, they do. Brady's defecating all over the Bucks. You know why the Bucks record is so bad? It's because of him. He can't throw the fucking ball. He been it. I'm gonna say how to word that shit right. It's been a minute, and we've known he can't throw the ball for shit. Even in New England, his last year, his deep ball was trash. Yeah, he slept in class. I have friends, multiple friends say that shit. He would sleep in class, which is understandable if you're doing that and you're a quarterback in college. I sleep in class too, nigga. I ain't gonna hold it against him, but it's just the way they make it seem like he the model student and shit, and he like, come on, stop it. Josh Dobbs had the girls do his homework for him. Nah, it was some little Asian dudes, bro. Okay, so quick story time. I was studying for a final or some shit, right? And they in the library that got these rooms you can like rent out. I don't think you even gotta pay. But anyway, they're like soundproof. They glass and they soundproof. And they got like big ass whiteboards all over this motherfucker. So I walked past it going to a desk. And I see Josh Dobbs sitting there. And there's literally like fucking 10 Asians, like small as fuck. They got all this like engineering, calculus, trigonometry shit on the board I don't even understand. Like talking and shit. And this like legit a squad of Asians around this nigga, bro. I was like, holy shit. This is wild, bro. So is he have? Yes, he does have. Josh Dobbs does have alopecia. Yes, in college he had no eyebrows. His hairline was already receding way back here in college. That ain't nothing new. It's just he wasn't in the national spotlight for people to start roasting his ass like that because he played with the Titans now. He been dinking and dunking. Yeah, he been dinking and dunking. All right. So he went downhill with the Bucks since last year. Yeah. The new NFL script each year is a stack of team full of superstars, have them win the bowl, then fall apart the next year. Yes. All right, this might be the last one because I got to pee and I'm hungry and shit. Josh Dobbs reminds you of Charlie Villanueva. Yeah. That's 100% accurate. Yes. You ain't lying about that shit, man. Actually, there was a... I don't know whose podcast it is. I think Aaron Murray's maybe, where him and Aaron Murray did a podcast about the Tennessee-Georgia game. It's just cool seeing hearing about their times at Tennessee and Aaron's time at Georgia. It was like, oh, that's interesting because I saw both of them when I was in school and shit. So I was like, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there. It's been Rigged College Football episode 4 of season 2. I should be back tomorrow for more of these bowl games, these New Year's 6 bowl games and whatnot, playoffs. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Thank you for watching. We are out.